Pohang. In case you're new here, I'm Steph, that's Pete. Hayes is in the back. We're spending about a month traveling around Korea by car on a little road trip. In our last video, we were in Daegu, where we went to our first Korean baseball game, and today we're driving to Pohang. This is not going to be a comprehensive video about Pohang. We really just have two goals. We want to go on what we're calling the walking roller coaster. Not my thing. And two, we want to cook our own Korean barbecue at a campsite for the first time. So eventually we're going to end up at a little campsite where we'll sleep in a camper van, which Hayes is very excited about. Let's go to Pohang. We made it to the Spacewalk. Pohang is one of the biggest steel production cities in the world, I believe. And so I think this was funded by one of the steel companies in town. That's kind of all I know. I had read that like it shakes and it definitely there's some vibration happening. It's mostly just a staircase. Whoa. Which way do you want to go? Yeah? Okay. So we all kind of thought, when you see the pictures, there's like a loop-de-loop, and I was like, how does that work? Does it like change the I don't know, we thought you could do the loop-de-loop, which of course you can't do the loop-de-loop. It doesn't make any sense. It really, it's really quite shaky.
Let's watch out for these people.
Why does it say caution falling objects? You want to keep going? Why is it so shaky? It's like 10 seconds later and I'm done.
Yeah, the shaking is...
It's really unnerving. Like it's really intentional. Like it's not my thing. If you're following along the whole series, I've already biked across a river, so like I'm tapped out on my conquering my fear of heights. I'm surprised that I even thought that I was going to be able to do that skywalk because I'm usually pretty risk averse, especially when it comes to traveling. You can never really predict what's going to happen while you're away, which is why we never leave home without travel medical insurance. Pete and Hayes and I have been traveling for nearly 3 years now, and since we first left home in September of 2021, we've always had SafetyWing, who have since become longtime partners of this channel, who we'd like to thank for collaborating with us on this video. We love SafetyWing's Nomad insurance because kids under 10 go for free with an adult policy. There's a $0 deductible, so you can file even the smallest claims, and it's pay as you go and you can cancel anytime. On top of all of that, their customer care is among the best I've encountered. It's 24/7 and you can get to a live person within under a minute. And they just updated their already good claims process, so it takes under 5 minutes to file a claim with less paperwork, and you get your money back in 7 to 10 business days. We love the opportunity to talk about products and services we've been using since we started traveling, and we've had SafetyWing since the get-go. So if you've got some upcoming travels, there'll be a link in the description and in the pinned comments. It's got our stamp of approval. It's also one of the easiest ways to support this channel should you feel so inclined.
I get now, as we were walking up, we heard people like screaming and like yelling. I was like, why are they doing that? And they, oh sorry, just my daily reminder to do our Troy Savant dance. But then I get it. You get out there and it's so shaky. I was nervous and scared as well.
I don't know if you can see, but that thing is like...
It's like a support
thing is like shaky. For the record, I am not claiming that this is unsafe. It is perfectly safe. A steel company wouldn't donate a big steel monument if it weren't. Like, that's not what I'm suggesting. It just really took us by surprise in how scary it was. I thought it would feel just like a staircase, and the railings go up quite high, so there's absolutely no way to fall over. But I was not expecting that, which is probably, it's probably for a lot of people that's probably a positive, like, because it looks like, oh, I'm just gonna go walk a bunch of stairs. The views obviously are phenomenal, but maybe there's that like adrenaline rush that people, not myself, enjoy in activities.
I would do it again if there was less people.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. It's a beautiful day in April. It's really cool. It's not for me.
Come up here and see, Mommy.
Last night I was lying in bed and I forgot how much I love the think it's called Tendon restaurants in Korea, where it's like tempura. Here I think it's called twigim on rice. That's it. But they fry it fresh in front of you. And so I looked on Naver and I found one, and that's what we're having for lunch, which is great because it's a Sunday. A lot is closed, but this place is open and it looks delicious. How happy were you about this decision?
Oh, so happy. No, I mean, when you suggested it this morning on the drive, I was like, yes, I completely forgot about how good these are. I just wish I could be having a beer with mine.
Sorry.
What do you got?
What?
You and your father cannot walk by a sweet treat.
That is a really good donut.
Yeah, that's really good.
And the cream inside it is excellent.
Daddy, like Daddy,
We
Daddy, that was really good. That was really a choice.
That was a good idea, right, Hayes?
Yeah.
Can always rely on Hayes for backing me up for buying a sweet treat. We're about to go to France in a couple of weeks' time, and I think the Koreans do pastries just as good as the French.
Slaughtered.
But
it's kind of true.
The best in France is the best donuts in the world. They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any around? Did you get any in your mouth?
No.
Are we sharing this one?
No.
It's like East Coast of Korea.
What's going on with your sunglasses? They also do beaches very well.
They do. I want to move to the East Coast of Korea. Gapyeong was Gangnam. So Gapyeong. Gapyeong's a random station, isn't it? Was so great. I mean, okay. There is like a big oil refinery type plant thing going on over here, so that's a little bit ugly.
It's not steel?
That could be the steel plant that you were talking about earlier. But look, I mean, this is great. And this is like April.
Well, an unexpected Korean friendliness. Hayes' dream has come true, and we're now feeding pigeons on the beach.
If it's not old ladies giving him free food and snacks and sweets, it's a bunch of really
Lovely
nice kids.
yeah.
Gave him a whole pack of chips to throw at the pigeons.
And then
They
we're
called it-
very careful to remind us that the shrimp chips are actually delicious for us to eat too.
The best part was they used Google Translate and they were like, pigeon food, this is pigeon food.
Should we go shopping for Korean barbecue next?
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Let's do it. Are we doing?
I walked out of that restaurant so full. I hate going to a grocery store when I'm really hungry, but I also hate the thought of shopping for dinner when I've just eaten lunch. So now this is a good pit stop, ready to go, ready to think about food again. We just come to the E-Mart and realized that a lot of grocery stores close on the second Sunday of the month. At least here in Pohang they do. E-Mart's closed, Home Plus is closed, Lotte closed. So our dreams of campsite Korean barbecue have become slightly more challenging, but I think we'll figure it out.
Well, this place, they've got like meat on the side of the building. I mean, well, I'm gonna do an illegal move. This is like Korean barbecue heaven, right? Are we gonna be able to get a bunch on here as well?
I'm a little sad that all the grocery stores are closed because I love watching videos of people in grocery stores and I was excited to film one. But I do think we've maybe found where people prepare for Korean barbecue at home.
This is like the Korean barbecue shop. There's also really loud music in here as well. It's making it hard to make choices.
Montage time?
Yeah.
Acquired the meats, all of that. So we got some beef, we got some pork, we got a little bit of bulgogi because we couldn't resist. We got way too much meat for 2.5 people. Sorry, here's your full person. We got way too much meat. It was 53,000 won. We also got garlic and samjang and lettuce and kimchi. Anyway, it's 53,000 won, which works out to be 38 US. So I would say a pretty good deal. If anybody knows what that store was it the right place for what we were looking for? I'm still sad we didn't get to go to an E-Mart or Home Plus. I really love that experience too, but not on the second Sunday of the month in Pohang.
So, all these cars were lined up on the highway, and then we pulled off, and we realised that we're on the way to this famous hand that's sticking out by the ocean, but we've hit something that we were not expecting, and it is a mega photo opportunity for people. So, we'll show you here in a second. We'll try and find some parking first.
Oh, do we go this?
Let's go this way.
Which direction we go? This way, I think. This way, yes.
What we were trying to say while chaotically also parking the car. I know I say this all the time. Koreans love a photo moment, but somebody tell me what kind of flowers these are? You just like turn off and there's fields of them, and then just like cars lining the street and people like somebody's like trampled down these, not us, just taking photos. So funny.
Hey, we're only staying like 10 minutes from that. Should we come back at golden hour with our influencer dresses?
Wait, let me see if I've still got it.
Can someone let us know if like April 14th is a holiday of some sort or just a normal Sunday in beautiful spring weather on the east coast of Korea? But everybody is here. Here is a Homigot, I don't know, the plaza where I think it's the easternmost point in all of Korea, so it's the very first spot where the sun rises, and there's a famous hand sculpture here, and I think if you come at sunrise, which we're not gonna do, but we are gonna try to wake up for, you'll see the hand holding the sun. I think it's a popular place for New Year's Day. I might be making all of this up.
There's one for when the sun sets in the west, and then one out in the ocean a little bit
How
for
is
when
it
the
gonna
sun
hold the sun
rises.
if it's in the west?
Because the sun's right there, so it's just gonna set there, and then it's just gonna figure itself out how to hold it.
Let us know.
Just checking into our caravan. And was just given a little tour around of the facilities, and I was not expecting this, but we got another one of these great drying steamer things.
We'll give you a full tour eventually, but right now we're getting a tutorial on the most important part, how to do the barbecue.
This view, we're going to be barbecuing with a view of the ocean.
Okay.
Okay.
Full.
Full. Okay.
The moment we've all been waiting for. We've been waiting for. We're gonna have our feast. This is my favorite banchan, the green onion one. And this is so cool. You buy it with like, I assume this is a sauce, and you just like mix it together. That's the only banchan we got though, isn't it? Kimchi.
Kimchi.
My other favorite's the bean sprouts. They didn't have that. Anyway, it's about to be dinner time. The other thing is, I thought this, by the looks of this campsite, when I saw it on Airbnb. It's not sponsored. I thought it would be a bunch of like 20-year-olds or something. Maybe because it's a Sunday night. I thought it was gonna be like young people partying, and it's all families. So Hayes is like out there having a blast with all these like really friendly kids. So it's perfect.
It's begun. We have got an obscene amount of pork, but we'll do our best to try and eat it all. I absolutely love cooking Korean barbecue. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So I'm in my absolute heaven with a sea view. Hayes playing with other kids. This is great. Steph is happy. I'm happy.
Compliments to the chef. This was Hayes' pick.
Okay, second course of meat. We still have so much meat.
can't believe it was $38 for all of this.
Really, really fantastic value. Oh yes, thank you.
But our first time in Korea, we got criticized for drinking Cass. And now this is our third trip to Korea, and I'm here to say that Cass is my favorite Korean beer. So let me know what you think. Apparently that's not cool. Now there's like this new beer, Kelly, whatever. We are both Cass people, right?
Yeah. I like Kelly, but Cass is like, you can drink more Cass.
Is that the goal? Cass is my favorite. Tastes fresh. I also like Max.
Yes, Max on draft is a winner.
You give him everything he wants, you understand?
Reason number 5,059 to like Korea. We've met now the kids that Hayes has been playing with, and now met the parents, and they've provided sparklers and fireworks, so we're just hanging out with them. This is so great. We were not expecting any of this, and that's what's so great about travel, but I don't know, Korea in particular, they're just so friendly. They are so friendly, and this has just been such a brilliant evening. One that we will not forget for a long time.
What?
Are you gonna go for a swim?
I'm gonna go back to bed.
Yeah, what we do.
This is... It's really cloudy. It's really not a great sunset. No offense to this coast. I don't think it's the coast's fault. It's really cloudy. But cloudy's supposed to be good for... My dad is the sunrise master. I famously like facing the opposite direction. So actually like sunset last night where you get the pinks and purples. So I don't know what I'm looking for.
What's
that noise?
It's the fishing boats. Do you know what's crazy? I was just thinking about this. We saw them all coming back in last night at sunset. So that's a long day. They're going out before sunrise and they're not coming back until how many hours is
And
that?
we ate a bunch of beef and pork.
Right.
Should have been eating seafood.
Should we try and go back to bed?
Mm-hmm. Hey, before we go, I should show them this place, right? We're doing a role reversal today. I'm going to give you the tour. Come on in. I've always wanted to be like a van lifer. That's not true, even in the slightest, but welcome to this. What is a caravan? It's a caravan. You can rent it. It's perfect for people like us who don't want to do van life, but can pretend. And it's massive. So we found this place on Airbnb. We basically have some days between our stops with the Korea Tourism Organization, and we were looking for unique accommodations, and we saw the picture of all the rainbow huts and camper vans, and we were like, yep, this is the spot. Didn't pay attention to any details. Thought we were all going to share this one little bed, but we didn't have to because there's actually 2 more beds. So Hazy slept up here. There's quite a number of families with 2 kids each. Somebody could sleep down there. You could probably get like 4 kids easily here. This little bench area, which we haven't used. Oh God. We haven't used it because we have the little barbecue area outside. You've got a fridge, a freezer, a microwave, a kettle, a bathroom with a shower, everything. And then, as Pete said, you've got this fancy pants closet. You even have a vanity area, which clearly I haven't used this morning. I mean, I think that's it. It's very well set up. You have I think they said not to cook in here. I don't know why you would, because outside, as you saw last night, we don't need to give you a tour. Each caravan comes with its own like hangout hut. It's called Uni's Bada. I wonder if Bada means bed. Bada. I think it's maybe like a chain or something, because when we were driving through we saw a hotel with this logo. I don't know anything about them. I didn't even think to look outside of Airbnb, which probably would have been smart. But that is where we have spent one really enjoyable evening.
Also, I wouldn't rule out van life. I mean, not like van life, but I mean trying camper vanning around somewhere. Like, I want to do that one time.
New Zealand?
Huh?
New Zealand?
New Zealand would be, yeah, my #1 destination to do that.
If you want to see us do van life, let us know. It would take some convincing on my part.
Oh, I think we would have such a good time.
This is a really hard one to leave for Hayes, but he orchestrated a little photo shoot so he could grab a picture to remember his friends.
Hazy, Hazy, your friends are saying goodbye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Aww, I hate living fruit.
That's a wrap on Pohang. We are beginning the journey to Busan. The journey is an hour and 35 minutes. So that will be our next video. We hope you stay tuned, and we appreciate you watching this one.
Bye.
Bye.